In this video, we will add a new PLC and some agents to our new project and demonstrate how to go about building the plant. Let's go.
From the launcher, which you should be quite familiar with right now, let's run the agent server. But because we're running a brand new configuration, we'll run it in time license mode, which will give you 120 minutes with 20,000 scan points. So you can play around all you like in time license mode. And once that's going, you can run the designer. We've done this before. And we may as well just start the operator at the same time. There goes the beep. We can log on with both the operator and the design application. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to add a driver and a PLC, for example. The way we do that is we go into the config editor, which is from the HMI configuration and licensing, run the config editor, and we can then end up at the config editor screen. You'll see configuration here. Remember, we created something called My Project, which we're running now. And from within the agent server configuration, you can see we can either we'll go to driver configuration. There's a list of all the drivers that are available to you. You can add more from the list, but these are the most commonly used ones within industrial automation. So typically one would just go to the type of PLC you are, right click, add a device, call it my MITS. We're adding a Mitsubishi driver. It'll pop up a dialog which allows you then to configure the communications to that PLC. And once you've done that, you literally will have a driver to use to start building your agent server project. So we'll go to OPC client protocol driver. We add a device. We're going to call it batching. You can then browse the server. These are all discoverable. So we'll go to batch OPC server. We'll click on that and we'll see that is ready to go. Obviously, you can configure it. You can look at the document. You can remove it from here, etc. So I'm going to finish that and we'll open the configurator, which gives us access to all our agents and our agent server. Again, we're going to go through and add two tags. The first one I'm going to add is batch wait, which you'll be familiar with. Let's put it there as part of the description. Add that, and you can see we are ready to go. How do we scan that to a PLC? So from here, we go to the scan dialog. We'll search for my batching plant. It launches the OPC server. In the address, we go find. It will launch our OPC browser, which allows you then to browse through all the different items available to you. We see batch wait. I'm going to double click on batch wait. You see it inserts it here. Let's scan it a bit quicker than 4 seconds. Let's make that 100 milliseconds. And we scanned it. Now that is available to us inside the tag list in order to be using, or the agent list, in order to use it within our environment. Then I'm going to create one more agent, which is a digital agent. Let's call it batch start. And say batch start for the description. We know what that is. We add it. We're going to scan it. Again, just quickly selecting batching plant, browsing to it, and we're going to look for auto start. There it is there. It's because we are going to be using this and pushing that value out to the PLC, we have to output enable it. And we'll scan it, and that'll be ready to go. So let's test those. Let's save the agent server. And from within my new project, we're going to add a graphic form. We've done this before. We're quite familiar with it. Within the toolbox, I'm going to select a text box, which I want to display the batch wait. I'm going to make that nice and big for us. And let's make that 28. And we are going to display the batch weight in here by adding a new behavior. We've done this before. Browse through to the Adroit database. It's an analog batch weight dot value, which is the scale value. Put it in there and call this kilograms. And we'll verify that by just popping up the batch OPC server. And you can see that the batch weight itself is 0 kilograms. There we go there. If we start this, the batch weight will start going up. We're obviously scanning it at half a second. So you can see that's working straight away. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a button on here, and the text I'm going to put there is start batch. I'm going to put a new behavior on there, which is an operator action. I'm going to browse down to my digital tags, select batch start, and what I'm going to do here is set the boolean to true. So I'm going to simply set it on. From the operator, let's just open up that graphic form. And from within the OPC server, I'm going to reset everything. And clicking on batch start then shows you that it's actually working. During these videos, we have showed you how to create a new project, how to add items to your screens, how to animate, how to add tags, log, alarm, and I really hope that you enjoy using the product, and please give us some feedback because we really do appreciate it.
Thank you for watching the series. This powerful tool and engineering asset provides you with an endless platform from which to work on. As you can see, now the rest is up to you. Please feel free to contact us for any assistance. Thank you.